75-76 close season was Emerson Fittipaldi's patriotic switch to take the place of his brother Wilson in the Copa-Sucar team. It left a place open at McLaren for James Hunt. There was a feeling of national pride when Emerson appeared at Interlagos for the first race of the year. The Copa-Sucar was a brave effort, using Brazilian money and essentially British technology, but it had not impressed in its first season. It seemed that Hunt had got the better of the deal. Reigning champion Niki Lauda had every right to feel confident about the prospects for the coming year. He felt at home with Ferrari, speaking Italian with ease. Lella Lombardi could also feel satisfied. Her efforts last year had earned another contract at March, making her the most successful woman Grand Prix driver ever. Carlos Reutemann had stayed with Brabham, working with team owner Bernie Eccleston and designer Gordon Murray. Jochen Mass had continued with McLaren alongside new boy Hunt. Mario Andretti was on a one-race deal with Lotus. Patrick Depailler was starting his second season with Ken Tyrrell's team, partnering Jody Scheckter. Hans Stuck was still with March alongside Lombardi and Brambilla. Carlos Pache had remained at Brabham, which had a new car and a new engine, an Alfa Romeo Flat 12. Roger Penske had a new driver, John Watson, who'd impressed with a private Brabham in '75. Practice provided a surprise when Hunt took pole position, showing he was adapting quickly to the McLaren. But he was only 2/100ths of a second ahead of Lauda, and the second Ferrari of Regazzoni was third. Jarrier's shadow was fourth, and Fittipaldi put the new 1976 Copa-Sucar into sixth place, encouraging the team and the home crowd. Lotus, which had a pair of new John Player Special JPS 77s for this race, finished a disappointing 15th and 17th for Andretti and Peterson. The new boy at Penske, John Watson, was settling in well, the Northern Irish driver qualifying 7th. In view of their limited experience at the top level, it was a good result for both the driver and the team. The grid lined up in the usual Brazilian sunshine, and as the flag dropped, the Ferraris made a good start, with Regazzoni ahead. Hunt kept up with the Italian cars, however, and in the early stages of the race, it was dominated by red and white. After 8 laps, Regazzoni signalled Lauda to pass him and immediately stopped for a tyre change. This left Lauda in the lead, with Hunt second. Behind them, Jarrier was going well, moving up to second place when Hunt dropped out with 26 of 40 laps gone. Sadly, once again the shadow was to fade, and Jarrier retired with just 7 laps to go. His teammate Tom Price was more successful. He moved gradually through the field from 12th on the grid to finish third. John Watson was less fortunate. His first race for Penske ended in an exciting pit stop in which the car was surrounded by confusion, Brazilian firemen and fire extinguisher fumes. As John explained, he thought it was just going to be a routine pit stop.
After the pits, the car suddenly lost a lot of power, and I could smell a little bit of petrol, so I knew there was something wrong. The fuel pressure was down quite a bit, so I knew I had to come in at the end of that lap, but I didn't expect to be on fire when I came in.
It was a bad day for Lotus too. Andretti and Peterson managed to crash into each other, ensuring that neither car finished. Lauda did finish, however, continuing a winning habit that had brought him the World Championship in 1975. Patrick Depailler was second, and with Scheckter's 5th place, Tyrrell was the most successful team. Stuck's 4th was an encouraging start to the new season for March.